I'm a Knicks guy. Um, I was a Knicks guy when they got OG last year. I knew that they was gonna do some big things in the offseason just based on their cap salary. Um, they have a dynamic to their team now that they've never had before with Cat. Um, he arguably becomes their number two option. And the way that that team is built, they don't even need him to be the number two option. I can see them. I can see them really coming out of the East. In all honesty, I don't have any faith in the Bucks. The Celtics, I don't think they'll be. I don't think they'll be able to repeat. And I feel like the Knicks, they they built their team. They built their team to beat the Celtics. When you look at OG, when you look at what's that boy name? Uh,
Michael.
Mikal Bridges. You look
Bridges,
at
yeah.
another one over there too, another wing.
Josh, Josh Hart on Plan
Josh
B.
Hart.
Yeah,
Josh-
Josh Hart.
And so
Precious.
yeah, so when
I
I
got
look,
over there. He said Wingstop.
yeah, when I
Wingstop is crazy.
I feel like Jason Tatum isn't good enough at this point in his career to over to overcompensate for the defense that'll be played on him.
What? Not the best small forward in the land? No.
You put
No.
I think you put the Knicks put OG on Tatum, and that neutralizes him, and that's going to force him. That's going to force Brown to step up, and I don't think Brown is going to get off the way that he is because of Mikal Bridges. And then they're able to switch everything. I feel, and so um, yeah, I just feel like the Knicks won the offseason. I heard a rumor that what was
Marcus Smart. They might get Marcus Smart too.
what's
That'd
the
be close.
NBA owner? What's the NBA owner name?
Dolan?
Yeah, James
What
Dolan.
the Knicks own?
The
Dolan.
Adam
No.
Silver, the
Adam-
commissioner?
Yeah, Adam Silver. Adam Silver is reportedly upset with that trade that the Knicks made. So when upper management is upset, you know your team is doing something right. So
What was his reason why he mad?
he apparently it was an unfair trade. But apparently they couldn't do anything about it because it was by the books. So
Wow.
The numbers match, so
yeah, he felt like it was too much given to the Knicks is pretty much what he was stating. So, but
I do like the Knicks. Yeah, I do like the Knicks. But one thing I am concerned, and I remember, and Iman Shumpert was on, I believe, one of the networks talking about this, and I agree totally. Like when it comes down to that last 2 minutes, you're gonna have to get a bucket. You're gonna have pick and roll with Karl Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson. Do you trust that coming down 2 minutes of the game? Go to the pick and
I,
roll because NBA is all about the pick and roll
Brunson
last
was.
2 minutes of the game. Do
I
you
trust it.
would you put all
Brunson
your
was
eggs in
pretty
that
clutch
bucket?
throughout the
I
playoffs last
trust
season.
it.
I
Yes,
trust
I trust it.
We all trust it.
I'm more so thinking about Karl Anthony Towns than Jalen Brunson. Cat had a terrible Western Conference finals. He shot the ball like 25% from three. And
bro.
my issue was with him was that he wouldn't even touch the paint. Like he was allergic to the paint.
there
So,
was no
so
room in the paint because Rudy was there.
I was just about to say that.
Even when they took Rudy out, he was still
Get off my boy
launching
Rudy,
threes
man.
That's because
at
Nas was
20%.
there. Like there was always another big there.
I-
With this team, he is the big.
Gotta see. I gotta see that last 2 minutes
and
though.
then
I
and
do
then
love
let's not forget with the Knicks, they still have Mitchell Robinson. He's just not going to be healthy when the season starts. This team is loaded on the defensive side of the ball. That's crazy. They still have Mitchell Robinson. He's just not going to be healthy when the season starts.
Bro, if they get
it's not
Marcus
even the
Smart, bro.
defense for me though. It's not even the defense. It's that can you give me a bucket? Can you give me a bucket when you actually have to have that bucket? And I
When,
believe in Jalen Brunson. I just
name a game that he didn't give
I'm
them a
saying,
bucket when they needed
I just saw Josh Hart
Jalen
be the
Brunson.
number 2 option for this team for a whole playoff
Josh
run.
Hart.
I think they're gonna be
nasty
fine.
work.
He was the number 2. OG was hurt. Dante
Hey,
at some
Dante
point was,
DiVincenzo was over there. Hold on. Red Ragu was over there too, though. He was a burner for sure.
but he was no Michael Bridges. He's no cat.
Not
Like
even close.
Josh Hart just went from your number 3 scorer to your number 7 scorer.
Yeah.
overnight. Like that's the difference. Like they did get better, but I like addition. I like addition without subtraction. That's why I had OKC because they didn't lose nothing to get the players they got. But Knicks are going to be a tough out for sure. They are going to
Problem.
give. They are going to give. In my mind, I envision the Boston Knicks series like that series when the Nets played the Celtics that first time, and KD just couldn't figure out like how to get open, how to get his shot off. That's how I see it happening with
I see that with
Tatum. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I see him being frustrated
Yeah.
because it's length all around.
Yep.
Pause.
Yep.
I can't say length. Like, what do you mean? Like that? Like, damn, dog.
That's crazy. But anyway, okay. Hey, the Knicks are solid. It's hard to argue against the Knicks off season because it's kind of scary. They're top to bottom and their defense, and for me it is about a lot of the defense. That's kind of wild. So we'll see. Hey, that Knicks Celtics series, if they meet, it's going to be ridiculous.